I don't know what's going on there, but we should be recording. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so this is about making the sandwich. And they have an example that you can go to. It's down here at the bottom of, this would be, see up here, the making a sandwich under research, making a sandwich due January 11th. Making a sandwich, and you go down to the bottom of the page, or the bottom, this is within the assignment. So you got to click on the assignment, go to this, and it shows you this page. And that page comes out as a PDF. Now, hold on a second. I don't see him. Where did it go? I had it up just a minute ago. Where did it go? Everybody's papers. Yeah, here it is. So anyway, what this assignment wants you to do is to pick a topic that you're interested in and make a point about it, talk about it, make a point about it, and use a source to back up your point. So you're going to have a little bit of a paragraph discussing things, just your ideas and your views, and then you're going to use your source citation down here to make your point and to talk about things. Then you're going to conclude something about the point. You're going to summarize what you're talking about again. So the sandwich is, the first piece of bread is the first paragraph talking about the thing you're interested in, making an argument more or less, or making a point. Then having a paragraph, this is the meat of the sandwich. This is your using your source citation here to back up your point. And it usually will have some sort of data or argument in it that you're going to want to use to support your point. And then you're going to have another piece of bread down here that just sort of now explains why this backs up your point. And it's just a practice of using a source citation in your papers, because in Composition 2 you're going to have to do that. And so this is the way to practice. Then they have a works cited page. I'm not exactly happy with this example. It's close, but I'm going to show you one of mine. This is a works cited page. This is what your works cited page should look like in the end in MLA. Notice that it's out to the left in the first line where the name is. You start with the last name in works cited, and first name, middle name. And notice that the next line down is indented 5 spaces, and then if you go more than one line down, go 2 lines down, then you indent those as well. Only the first line's not indented, and like some of them don't even indent at all. This last one, if you see it down here, it doesn't indent at all because it doesn't get to the end of it. What you want to do, you put works cited up at the top, center that, and if it's an article in a journal, it has italic, it has marks, quotation marks around it, the title of the article, then the title of the journal is in italics, and then you have the information on the journal, the number of the journal, the year, and the pages of the whole article, not just the page you quote here, but the page of the whole article. Because remember, when you do a works cited up in here, you have the last name of the person and you have the page you're citing in parentheses after what you're saying, and then remember the period comes after the parentheses there. So you'll want it to look like this. See, here's another one. A title of an article is in quotation marks. The journal itself is in italics, and then other things go back to regular font and the pages. Here's a book. This is here's the author. A book is always in italics, and then this is the publisher of the book. Same thing down here. Publisher, year, publisher, year. That one actually looks incomplete right there. There's no journal. Or that looks like a book. There's no, I didn't get marked off for that, I guess. That's bad. Anyway, there's no publisher here. So you want things in a book. Here's a book articles. Here's the article. It's edited by a certain person. This is the author. The pages of the article here, the year of the article. So you want to look like that. And you're just going to have one at the end. You only need to have one source citation. And, you know, it can be a page long or a page and a half. It doesn't have to be, I can be as picky on this as I've been on some of the other ones. But mainly just make a sandwich. Introduce your topic, talk about it. You're making a point, trying to make a point. Then bring in a paragraph where you use your source to back up your point, and then go on and show that you're extending that point or summarizing that point in the next paragraph. That's how you do it. This is your last paper. No? Am I wrong? I keep forgetting. I think this is, let me check here. This is the assignments for week 5. Yes, sandwich is the last paper. You have one more forum here. Writing on the web. Don't worry so much about that peer review. You got doubled. You had 2 of them there. I don't know how they got stayed there, but I'm not going to punish anybody for this stuff. But there's one here, writing on the web. I'll make sure that's up. And then you have the final, and I'm going to make another video on the final. Okay? So we'll be done here and make another video on the final. So where does it? Oh, got to go back to this. And I turn off here.